Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for August 9, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. We have a comprehensive summary of the latest developments in the Middle East for you tonight. Firstly, the Houthi rebel group has launched a drone attack on a Saudi Aramco refinery in southwestern Saudi Arabia, marking the latest incident in a series of strikes against the kingdom's energy infrastructure. The situation has been further complicated by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's rejection of a U.S.-backed Gaza peace plan, citing concerns over the disarmament of Hamas. Meanwhile, Senator Bill Cassidy has emphasized the need for President Trump to provide a clear explanation to the American public regarding the administration's strategy on Iran, as tensions between the U.S. and Iran continue to escalate. As the conflict in the region intensifies, diplomats from Oman have reported that discussions between Iran and the U.S. are ongoing in a positive and constructive atmosphere. We will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. And that's the way it is. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Walter. First off, we have the news about Warren Buffett's decision to give away his $140 billion stake in Berkshire Hathaway over the next 8 years. While this move may seem significant, it's unlikely to have an immediate impact on the market, as private foundations are required to donate only 5% of their assets annually. Berkshire Hathaway's ongoing share repurchase program should also help mitigate the effects of the increased share supply. Next up, we're navigating the complex landscape of technological innovation, economic indicators, and geopolitical tensions that are currently shaping the financial markets. The AI boom has brought about both gains and losses for investors, while the Federal Reserve's stance on monetary policy under Chairman Warsh has introduced an additional layer of uncertainty. With the upcoming jobs report for July just around the corner, investors will be closely watching to see how the Fed responds to the latest labor market data. Lastly, we're taking a closer look at insider transactions that have been making headlines, particularly at companies like Attracure and Zoom. While these sales may raise eyebrows, they don't necessarily indicate a lack of confidence in the company's future prospects. In fact, many directors are simply taking advantage of favorable market conditions to rebalance their portfolios or realize gains. As we wrap up tonight's podcast, it's clear that investors need to stay informed and adaptable in this ever-changing landscape. By keeping a close eye on economic fundamentals, monetary policy, and geopolitical developments, you'll be better equipped to make informed investment decisions. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. As we gaze up at the starry sky, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring events that unfold in our universe. Today, a rare solar eclipse captivated audiences in Europe with its path of totality stretching across Spain and Iceland. Although Americans couldn't witness the full spectacle, they could still catch a glimpse of the partial eclipse from anywhere in the continental United States. As we explore the wonders of our cosmos, we're also witnessing significant advancements in the space industry. Companies like Rocket Lab and Space Exploration Technologies are making headlines with their promising growth and potential for investors. However, it's essential to approach these developments with a critical eye, focusing on the actual operations of these companies rather than the surrounding hype. As the moon bids us a gentle farewell in its waning crescent phase, we're reminded of the eternal cycle of growth, decay, and renewal that shapes our universe. The 8 distinct phases of the moon serve as a celestial metronome, marking the passage of time and inviting us to contemplate our place within the grand tapestry of existence. As we await the next full moon on August 18th, let's cherish this moment of lunar twilight when the moon's soft glow illuminates the night sky like a beacon, guiding us toward the infinite possibilities that lie beyond our terrestrial bounds. In this fleeting instant, we're reminded of the beauty and wonder that awaits us at the intersection of astronomy, poetry, and the human experience. So let's continue to explore, to discover, and to push the boundaries of what we thought was possible. For in the words of Carl Starman, somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we celebrated the long overdue Hall of Fame induction of Roger Craig, the legendary running back who played a crucial role in the San Francisco 49ers dynasty of the 1980s and 1990s. We also shed light on the underappreciated contributions of John McVay, the former vice president and general manager of the 49ers, who helped build the team's success during that era. In baseball news, we examined the Toronto Blue Jays roster reshaping efforts, focusing on the promotion of outfielder Brett Bateman from AAA Buffalo. This move puts pressure on veteran Miles Straw, whose role is under scrutiny due to his struggling offense and impending contract buyout. Lastly, we highlighted the emergence of a new talent in baseball, as the New York Mets' farm system continues to produce exciting young players, including outfielder Brett Bateman, who is now being given an opportunity to showcase his skills against major league competition. These stories represent significant developments in the world of sports, and we will continue to monitor their progress. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Krull.
Thank you, Howard. First, we take you on an underwater journey to explore the remarkable discovery of a salmonella outbreak linked to jalapeno-infused meat products, which has affected hundreds of people across 27 states in rural America. Our reporter traveled through the heartland, speaking with farmers, restaurateurs, and families impacted by this crisis, highlighting the resilience and concerns of those struggling to make sense of the situation. Next, we delve into the fascinating world of archaeology, where an intrepid explorer, Giacomo de Mola, has made a groundbreaking discovery that sheds new light on our understanding of the past. Although his story is not directly related to the current news cycle, it serves as a reminder of the power of human curiosity and exploration. Lastly, we celebrate the extraordinary dedication of Nigel Hewitt, a champion of bird conservation, who has devoted an astonishing 60 years to protecting our feathered friends. His remarkable journey, from helping ospreys in the 1960s to his current work with the RSPB, is a shining example of the impact one person can have when driven by passion and a desire to make a difference. These stories showcase the complexities and challenges we face, as well as the power of human spirit and dedication. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth coverage of these topics, and join us as we continue to explore the intricacies of our world. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Let's start with Ariana Grande, a true fashion original who has never been afraid to take risks and push boundaries with her style. From her iconic hairstyles to her bold, edgy vibes, Ariana has always been a household name. We're also honoring the late Whitney Houston with the new Barbie doll that features her signature look from the I Wanna Dance with Somebody music video. This tribute is a testament to Whitney's enduring legacy and lasting impact on music and style. In other news, country music star Morgan Wallen has debuted his new single Been By Now at #1 on the Billboard Digital Song Sales chart, solidifying his position as a dominant force in contemporary country music. With his latest release, Wallen brings his total number of top 40 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 to an impressive milestone, further cementing his status as one of the most successful country acts of his generation. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the resurgence of interest in foraging and the importance of sustainable practices when it comes to interacting with nature. The article explores how modern society can learn from indigenous cultures about respecting and preserving the environment. Secondly, we delved into the fascinating story of the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii. This tiny creature has captivated scientists and the general public alike with its remarkable ability to revert to a juvenile form after reaching adulthood, making it theoretically immune to aging. While the implications for human biology are still being explored, this phenomenon reminds us of the awe-inspiring diversity and mysteries that await us in the natural world. Lastly, we reported on the devastating environmental vandalism that occurred at Sydney's Woodford Bay, where hundreds of native trees were cleared without permission, compromising habitats for threatened species and an Aboriginal midden site. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of protecting our natural environments and the severe consequences that follow when these areas are not respected. These stories underscore the need for collective responsibility in preserving our ecological heritage and respecting the delicate balance of nature. As we move forward, it's essential to learn from these incidents and work towards a future where environmental stewardship is prioritized and such acts of vandalism are never repeated. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.